amazing. Yeah, no, it was, when I seen it, you know, and I was like, oh, let me see what this guy's got going on. I was checking it out, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of dope, you know. So I just want to give you a shout out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, hey, come through, and I was like, you know what, man, that'd be kind of cool, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you were already on my radar.
Yeah.
See, what a lot of people probably don't realize yet is they're already on my radar. Okay. Just, you know, it's one episode at a time.
Yeah.
And you know, there's a lot of fighters, even from my gym. And from other gyms that I go to, and I know people I know, and you know, if there's anybody out there who is watching and like, why hasn't this guy, you know,
hit me up
yet? Man, I'm so and so. Why haven't you?
Yeah.
Like, you're on my radar. Yeah. You're on my radar. I'm watching you, man. You know, I got and there's so many great people out there. You know, I don't know if you know, but I'm sure you do because you know me long enough. But you know, I've been off the sauce for over a year now. Stop smoking pot, vaping, and all that stuff. Thank you, man. Yeah. And ever since I did that, man, I just and of course my wife brought me to Jesus, and like ever since I did that, man, like I'm like more outgoing.
Okay.
I always thought I was an introvert.
Okay. Not so much.
It just turned out I was high all the time, and I've been saying that. I've said that a few times already, but I was just high. Yeah. And I realized, man, I really enjoy talking to people. Yeah. You know, like sitting here with you right now.
So you feel good, like mental clarity, you feel sharper?
I do. I don't know if I have mental clarity, and I don't know if I feel sharp. But I'm better than being inebriated. Yeah. You know, there's still like a fog. You know, you're talking 25 years of getting drunk and high. Wow. You know, it's like ever since I was 14. Yeah. And what I realized is like my problems didn't go away. But now I'm able to face them and actually deal with them. Yeah. Whereas before it's like, well, I'm having problems today. I'm gonna numb it with some booze. Yeah. And I would really numb it, you know, to the point of nearly blacking out. You know, I never really blacked out, but I would have a high.
Problems are still there when you sober up too, right?
Yeah, they're still there.
They don't go anywhere.
Just like when you find Jesus, you think, oh, my problems are solved. Yeah. Nah, man. No.
It just gives you the tools.
That's a good way of putting it.
It just gives you the tools to deal with it when you're ready. Right. You know, some people aren't ready. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
you got faith?
Always, bro. Yeah. I went to private school my whole life. And yeah. The whole thing, all the sacraments and all that. And then, but my belief system is just, you know, God is here right now. Yeah. I am God. You are God. We're all one. You know, the faith is believing in something you can't see, touch, hear, you know, anything. So, you know, my spirituality is Jiu Jitsu. You know, people say when they go to church, they come out, they feel more positive, lighter, the whole how that affects them, right? Yeah. Which for me as well, you know, I've been to your church. My mom goes there.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
To whack?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. My dad's old school. He still goes to St. Bruno's down there on the corner, right?
I was just talking to somebody who goes to St. Bruno's yesterday. Yeah. I don't remember who it was.
But I get that feeling from training. Yeah. Because it's the only time for me, personally, that I feel like I can be 100% present, right, in the moment, you know. So I've been really working on that, like my mindset of trying to be present, you know, like I'm here with you right now. Yeah. Like 2 minutes ago didn't exist. There is no later.
You know, I never understood that until I met my wife.
Yeah, bro. It's a big thing, you know. And I picked it up in jiu-jitsu because when you're training, you can't think about the email, the phone call, what am I doing later, the bills. You can't be, or else what?
That's such a good point. Yeah.
Because what happens if you do that? If you separate your mind from what's going on, you're going to get choked, your arms snap. So it forces you to be present. And that's, right? If you think about it, right? Yeah. And that's the most purest state for your mind. Like when you're lifting weights, you could be like, okay, I know when I leave here, I'm going to do this. Or hitting a bag, the same thing. You're thinking about, because there's no threat coming back at you, right? But when you're rolling, it's like, I have to be 100% right here in this exact moment, or else you're going to break my arm or choke me out or tap me out. So it's like the perfect reset for the mind.
I never thought of that.
And so that's where I try and be, you know, present.
Well, it forces you.
It forces you.
Like you don't have a choice.
Don't have a choice.
You don't. It's effortless.
Exactly.
I mean, I never thought of it because it just never occurred to me. But you're right. But it's effortless.
Yes.
Like you don't have to. Like me. Everything I do, I have to make a conscientious effort to be present.
Right.
But you're right.
In jiu-jitsu,
you don't have.
You don't have an option, bro. That's what I'm saying. The mats are gonna keep everybody honest and humble. Because if you get caught, you're gonna be like, dude, you know, what was I doing? What was I thinking? Right? Like he didn't tap me out. I tapped myself out basically. Right? I made a mistake. You know, and then you analyze. You get the data download and then you analyze. What did I do wrong? Oh, you know?
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
for me, like that's jiu-jitsu's kind of always been that for me, is like my church in a way. Because I come out of there feeling empty, feeling light, feeling clear, you know, boom, boom, boom. So